Wednesday, we celebrate the grand opening of the new Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center. In honor of this day, Wednesday has been declared Mary Bird Perkins a TGMC Day. To celebrate this exciting occasion, TGMC would like to share some history and happenings of the Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center in Houma.
All right, welcome to Your Health. Let's introduce our guest, Clark Curry, Director of Cancer Care, Dr. Raul Doria, Medical Director. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center. Big day, Clark.
It's a big day for us.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Absolutely. Well, one of Mary Bird Perkins at TGMC, I think, first started as a vision back in 2008 when the hospital here at Terrebonne General Medical Center, Mary Bird Perkins out of Baton Rouge and cancer care specialist, one of the local medical oncology teams, decided to get together, form a partnership, and develop a comprehensive cancer program right here in Houma.
Okay.
Today, I would say that's moved into another area. Today, I would classify it as a group of professionals who are focused on having the greatest comprehensive center we can have here in Houma. And also, it's a building. But in the building, it's a 49,000 square foot building where we're going to provide comprehensive services, as I said, and I think that's going to be great for our community. And that's also going to be important for our patients because it's going to be much better for them than various locations. It's a little confusing and stressful when trying to provide services. So we think it's going to be great for the community.
You seem really excited about it.
I am excited about it. We've been working hard, very hard.
I know Dr. Doria is too. What types of cancer does Mary Bird Perkins at TGMC offer? What kind of cancers do you treat?
We offer a full spectrum of cancer care. Any type of cancer we can see except for pediatrics. But this full spectrum covers from early diagnosis, screening, survivorship, recovery, treatment. In terms of treatment, we can offer surgery, chemotherapy, radiation. We have a brand new linear accelerator that provides pinpoint treatment, saving all the areas that are normal around the tumor, saving a lot of toxicity to the patients. We also have clinical trials and
So I was about to ask you, a lot of clinical research trials that you offer patients. Can you go over some of those for us?
Sure. We have a wide variety of clinical trials. Most of them are phase 3 trials. So the clinical trials have 3 phases. Phase 1 are trials that you look for doses. They're usually done in academic centers. Phase 2 trials are once you know the dose, you look for the site of these medicines to work best. And phase 3 trials are the ones that compare the standard of care versus the medicines that you want a trial. And that's what we offer. We offer phase 3 trials of any new medicine that is available. So our patients can participate in these trials and get the benefit of drugs that in the future might be the standard of care.
Okay. Clark, Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center at TGMC. Is it accredited? Can you go into some of that for us, please?
We are. We're accredited through the American College of Surgeons Commission on Cancer. And I think what that will tell the viewers is it demonstrates our commitment to the ongoing quality that we provide at the facility, and it compares us with other cancer programs throughout the nation. So it's a very important accolade to have, and we're very proud to have it.
And that's a national accreditation?
It is a national, yes.
Okay, Dr. Doria, the newly completed Cancer Center. It will improve cancer patient services, correct? Go over some of those services for us if you can.
Yeah, the center is just a reflection of our commitment to improve cancer care in South Louisiana. We offer, like we mentioned earlier, a full range of services that include chemotherapy, radiation, all in one location. And the main goal for our center is to offer our patients efficiency and comfort.
Okay. The new building, let's talk a little bit about the construction and the completion. And Clark, I know you've been waiting and waiting for this. So Mary Bird Perkins at TGMC, the construction, you were ready for this one. So
I think we were ready for this one. A lot of preparation on the part of a lot of folks. The groundbreaking began in November of 2009. Since that time, a 2.5-year building program, we think a fairly aggressive program, resulting in a 49,000 square foot world-class facility. And for the audience, with our open house coming up, I think that they'll see that for themselves. Of course, it's on the campus of Terrebonne General Medical Center, and that's important for us simply because access to that point will be through the first floor, the second floor, and the third floor of the hospital. All of that's readily available. And the patients will be very close to services that are needed, any of the ancillary services that they need. So things like the pharmacy, lab, all of those will be very close proximity to the cancer patient. All good for the patient.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, more on this great facility coming up and more services that TGMC offers. It's all next. Don't go away.
I'm a director here at the Little Theater in Houma. Sometimes I've acted, and I've even played in the orchestra. My name is Karen Schilling, and I was treated for breast cancer at Mary Bird Perkins at TGMC. Quality medical care and compassion should go hand in hand. And I definitely got that at Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center. My doctors were incredible, and the technology is state-of-the-art. I believe that everyone at Mary Bird Perkins at TGMC deserves a standing ovation.
And as you might understand, a little joshing going on here in the city. We're talking golf sometimes too with Dr. Dory, who's an avid golfer. But Clark, I want to redirect back towards you. You know, a lot of people would probably ask, why build a cancer center right here in the Houma location? Explain that a little bit for us.
Well, I think it's in direct response to our community, their needs, their expectations. And for the viewing audience, it might be good to remember the acronym, and this is the way I can remember it, ACT. We act based on what the needs were, first being access. We knew that access availability is very important to the cancer patient. Keeping it close to home, it becomes a family affair, and having the family close to cancer patients makes a lot of sense to us. The C, the comprehensive nature, as Dr. Doria had just explained, the kinds of services that we offer under one roof, very important for the cancer patient. And then 3, I'll say the technology, second to none. State-of-the-art technology under that roof to provide those services to the patient. So very, very important. And ultimately, I think what's going to happen is we're positioning ourselves for the future of cancer care in the Bayou region.
Dr. Dory, he mentioned the word comprehensive. What exactly does that mean in a cancer center?
Well, comprehensive has a lot of meaning, but we have a program in our center that start with a group of individuals that include administrators from Terrebonne General and Mary Bird Perkins and physicians that are represent all the specialties in medicine. We get together once a month to discuss how can we improve care in our center. And so starting from that group, then we move to a cancer committee in the hospital that we look at safety and accreditations. We do everything that needs to be done to make sure that we're accredited. And then last but not least, we have a group of a multidisciplinary team of physicians that get together regularly, usually once a month, to discuss difficult cases and in general cases that we see regularly on how can improve our care and outcomes with all our patients.
What about the technological advances? I know always on the cutting edge at TGMC. What's going to be new in this facility?
If we can afford it, we're going to have it. Common sense is very important, and if technical equipment is going to offer benefit to our patients, we will get it. Like we got the high energy linear accelerator, which is the new kid on the block. It can offer, like I mentioned earlier, pinpoint treatments to a tumor sparing the normal tissue. So with that, you're going to have less toxicity and quicker and more and better outcome in radiation.
Sounds like a scene out of Back to the Future.
Absolutely.
Like
oh, you see these machines are incredible. We also have combined fusion PET scanning with CAT scan. The same machine can do a CAT scan that is fused with a PET scan, so it gives you not only an anatomical view of the body, but also a physiological view. And then you can also design your treatment, design where you're going to do a biopsy, and for radiation, it's fantastic because sometimes you have tumors that are 10 centimeters in diameter, right, but the active disease might only be 4 centimeters. So you only radiate the active disease, not the scar tissue.
Okay.
And so all those equipments improve our care. Okay. And decrease, of course, toxicity from that.
Now we're going to have a list we're going to put up on the screen here for Clark. The services and programs at Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center at TGMC. Can you go over? What do you offer the community?
Sure. We think we have some good choices, and I think you'll see it there on your screen. On the support services, we have Cancer Survivors Day. We have about 200 guests that are available each year for that. Bosom Buddies, you'll see there, is for breast cancer survivors. We have that on a monthly basis. The Nosotros, which Dr. Doria heads, it targets patients and families. The Look Good, Feel Better, an actual cosmetologist is involved with that to help with makeup and wigs and those types of things. On the community awareness programs, you'll see there on your screen, we have Ladies Night Out. That's held annually in March. It's a fundraising opportunity that becomes important, that is important for our community. Camp Bluebird is an adult day camp. There is no outside camping, and that's held annually in October. Mary Bird Perkins at TGMC Open, something new for us this year, but we hope is going to be a great tradition. The golf tournament is there to raise money for the Cancer Center. We participate with the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure in October as well, with over 2,000 participants, and we participate in the Relay for Life, also over 2,000 participants.
Now, I saw Dr. Doria at the Mary Bird Perkins at TGMC Open. Let me just say, did you win it all?
Not quite.
He's working on that game. All right, tell me a little bit more, Dr. Doria, about the Early Bird program. Tell me a little bit about that, and what's that all about?
Sure. Early detection means or equals cure. When you're able to detect cancers at the earliest stage, you can easily cure it with radiation or surgery. Knowing that, our efforts are concentrated in screening and educating people so they can go to the screening that are offered if they don't have the financial means to do it on a regular basis. So these screening are offered by our program with the Early Bird. The Early Bird is a bus that can go to any location in Terrebonne Parish and have the screenings that we see in front. Skin cancer, colorectal cancer, breast cancer screening that is done with mammograms, prostate screening that is done with blood tests and rectal exams, and oral cancer screening. All these screenings are done in the Early Bird bus from Mary Bird Perkins that comes to our region very frequently.
Okay. Now, it says also that in the Tri-Parish area, more than 750 people were screened and over 2,000 were reached at cancer education events. That's getting bigger every year, isn't it?
And as people know more about these programs, they're going to participate it more frequently, and we're going to start detecting cancers much earlier.
Okay, very good. Clark, the next free cancer screenings, let's talk about that because it's very, very important that people know that.
Right. And I think it may be there on your screen, but there'll be a breast cancer screening on October 22nd, which is a Saturday, at Canada's on the east side. It's 1977 Prospect Boulevard. You'll see it there on the screen from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Appointment is required, so we ask that you call the number there on your screen to register.
All right, now, for more information, and I think, Clark, where can they call?
For more information, again, you may see it there on your screen. You can see the website at www.marybird.org/TGMC, or you can call the number there on your screen. There are two numbers there for you.
All right, just in closing, I know y'all are super excited and smiles are all abounding. So this was a big project and a big undertaking. It's good to be moving in, isn't it?
It is.
It is fantastic.
All right, keep it up. Keep up the great work. Y'all do a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Martin.
joining us. We'll take a break. When we come back, more on Bayou Time. Don't go away.